Infinite Supreme Peace. This is the conversation between Param Pujya Bapuji and Anandji about the truth of chanting the holy name of Lord Ram. Param Shanti Bapuji, Anandji says, "Welcome to this new episode. Today we shall dwell into a topic that is common in Hinduism. It is believed that at the time of death, people believe in chanting Lord Ram's name. So we want to know from you about this." Bapuji says, "Look, Ram Avatar happened during the end of Treta Yuga, and now the entire Dwapar Yuga of 8,64,000 years and 5,000 years of Kali Yuga has passed. So totally 8,69,000 years have passed. In Hinduism, Lord Ram has been worshipped for a very long time, and that's why at the end times they believe to chant Lord Ram's name, whose avatar happened in the physical form during the Treta Yuga. Now one must understand whose avatar was Lord Ram. Many knowledgeable souls talk about the incorporeal or Avinashi or indestructible form of Lord Ram. Avinashi Ram means that incorporeal form of Lord Ram which never gets destroyed. So one must remember that form of Lord Ram. Avinashi Ram means Almighty Authority. One must know that Lord Ram and Lord Krishna are the avatars of the Almighty Authority. Remaining whatever avatars have happened are not avatars of Almighty Authority. The rest of the avatars are of Vishnu or some messengers of different religions who have come are the avatars of their respective gods. Look, for example, in Christian and Islamic religion, many messengers have come over the period of time. Their god or creators are different, and these messengers were their avatar. Some of these religions have come from galaxies, universes, great universes, so their creators are the owners of these creations. So these religions have come from far off creations. Therefore, their creators are totally different, and no one can know Almighty Authority. So now the avatars that have happened, Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, are the form of Almighty Authority. The avatars are always the one who come and work in the physical form onto this physical world, and the souls which take the avatar also come in the cycle of life and death. They don't go back instead, they enter the cycle of life and death. They too become ordinary human beings. Among the two avatars, the Krishna avatar is the important one. The soul, if he is knowledgeful, will remember the incorporeal, indestructible form of Lord Ram, which is the Almighty Authority. Instead of remembering the physical form, one must remember the original Swarup from which the avatar was created, that is the Almighty Authority, whose avatar is Lord Ram. Almighty Authority who resides in the supreme abode. Instead of remembering the physical form of Lord Ram, a wise soul will always remember the Bij form, the seed soul from which this avatar came into existence. Who was this Almighty Authority, Lord Ram and Lord Krishna, whose avatars are of the supreme form created in the supreme abode, that is Behad Ki Kala Ka Paramdam? Lord Krishna is not 16 Kala, neither was he the avatar of Lord Vishnu. Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar are Tridev. In this trinity, Lord Brahma is the creator, Lord Vishnu is the operator, and Shankar is the destructor. They are responsible for only one solar system. Lord Krishna and Lord Ram are Behad Ki Kala Ka avatar, whereas Almighty Authority is the supreme creator of the infinite creations above the galaxy, which is of 9 Kala, universe, which is of 12 Kala, multiverse, which is of 100 Kala, and possess infinite powers. Almighty Authority is the great-great-grandfather of all the souls, because he is the supreme creator of all the creators, be it Shiv, Mahashiv, Param Mahashiv, Param raised to 100 Mahashiv. That's why it is obvious one must remember the ultimate source from where the other creations emerged, who possess the infinite power. By remembering the Param Ram or incorporeal Ram, you will be doing true chanting of Lord Ram. Even Lord Krishna mentions in the Bhagavad Gita that forget body and bodily relations and just be in soul conscious state and surrender on to me. I shall take you to the supreme abode. Even in Gita, Lord Krishna was a medium through which the Almighty Authority spoke to him. So that's why one must remember the true form of Him. If you remember the physical form, it becomes devotion. If you truly wish to go to the supreme abode, then one must remember the incorporeal form. This is the ultimate divine knowledge. Only the Param Satya Behad Gyan can illuminate your life filled with darkness of ignorance to light. Why is it important to gain this knowledge? Only by this Behad Gyan you will be able to recognize the Almighty Authority. Anandji says at the time of death of souls, family members persuade the departing soul to chant the name of Lord Ram, and that is the ultimate truth, and they believe that it will give them the direction and peace. Bapuji answers, in the path of devotion, people talk about the physical form of Lord Ram, whereas in the path of supreme and finite knowledge, Behad Gyan, the wise soul will talk about remembering the Almighty Authority. This is the difference between the path of devotion and the path of divine knowledge. Nirakar Swarup, or the incorporeal form of Almighty Authority, is the ultimate form to be remembered. Sarvashresht. Anandji says, the chanting of Ram Nam Satya has become a tradition, and it seems as though this has been following a trend since a long time. Bapuji adds, if the soul is knowledgeful, then he will go into the depths of the Behad Gyan and decide for himself to whom he has to remember. Anandji says, the true essence of Ram Nam Satya has to be understood by a soul before death, not after death. One must understand the ultimate truth of Ram Nam Satya in the human life by doing intense efforts, and how can one reach till that real form through the intellect. Bapuji adds, in finite souls with very high quality power, they will think how come in this world there are so many different religions, sects, organizations, and such vast population, 800 crore. What is the source of such huge creation? If a soul is more curious to know, please visit our website Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel and the YouTube channel Bapuji Dashrath Bhai Patel. Infinite Supreme Peace.
बेहद की परम शांति सोचो बोलो परम शांति.
Join us daily for our morning live meditation, Monday to Saturday, 5:30 to 6:30 a.m.
Join us daily for live meditation, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on YouTube Live. Subscribe now. Website www.paramshanti.org. Email us anand@paramshanti.org. Like, share, subscribe. Join today.
बेहद की परम